Hello, it's Alex, and this week I'm going to be talking about iron for your food fact. So, iron is a very important mineral that basically keeps our bodies functioning properly. The way we use iron is basically our bloodstream, specifically the hemoglobin and the red blood cells, utilize iron and help take on board more oxygen. So, basically, if we can use more oxygen or absorb more oxygen in our blood, we can basically boost our energy levels because our energy levels will go up because we're getting more oxygen around our muscles to all the areas that need it to keep our bodies feeling good and to keep us working hard when we're exercising, but also just for the day-to-day functions and jobs that we do. So to get iron, we can utilize two different sources, either the iron that comes from vegetables, vegetable matter, or the iron that comes from meats or oily fish. If you're just relying on the iron that comes from vegetables, it's important to know that you have to have vitamin C to basically be able to uptake and utilize the iron that's coming in from vegetables. Whereas if you're eating iron that comes from sort of red meat or oily fish, you can actually break that down and use it without the vitamin C being present. So it's just an important thing. If you're a vegetarian, whatever you're eating, if you're using sort of things like leafy green veg or whatever to get your iron, make sure that you're also eating it with things like vitamin C so you can actually break it down and use it properly. So the best sources of iron come from, like I say, dark leafy veg, specifically things like spinach, spring greens, very high in iron, but also the things like teff. Teff is something that's come about recently. It's, I think, hails from Ethiopia, but it's been more widely used over here now because it's very low glycemic load, which basically means the blood sugar levels stay quite low after you eat it, which is good news for a carbohydrate or grain. But also it's very, very high in iron too. It's almost 3 times higher in iron than things like spinach, so great source to boost your iron levels up. Like I say, red meat has also got lots of iron in, but also oily fish like mackerel has also a good source of iron. Iron deficiency is one of the leading deficiencies that we have in this country. So a lot of people don't get enough iron, and if you're not getting enough or you're not absorbing it properly, you will find your energy levels drop. You feel quite lethargic. So it's an important thing to keep up in your diet. So definitely try and include things that contain lots of iron whenever you're trying to get a good balanced diet. I hope you found this useful. Many thanks.